As the parent of three boys, there are many, many, many learning moments that have happened, lessons learned over the years. Some of them were easy lessons, how to ride a bike. The way I taught them to be potty trained, we lived with some nice land and some woods behind us, and boys, let's go pee in the woods. And it was like nice, easy lessons. Some of these lessons are very obvious. Some of these lessons come very easy. Some of the lessons you never see coming. It was the year 2000. I was driving my Chrysler minivan. I had a 6-year-old and I had a 5-year-old in the car with me. We were just going to get gas. That's all we were going to do. We pulled into this little convenience store in Millersville, a tiny convenience store in Millersville. It wasn't like a big Wawa. It wasn't a big Sheetz. There was no MTO. It was like a little privately owned convenience store, one door in, one door out. Alex said to me, "Dad, can I take Peter inside? I have money. Can we get a drink?" I'm like, all right, well, I'm going to get gas. So you go inside and I'll get gas. So he goes walking inside and I'm getting gas. I'm pumping. I'm not really paying attention to the time, but it really seemed like it was taking a long time for them just to go in and get drinks and come on out. So just when I thought, man, this was kind of taking too much time, I look at the door, out come two kids. 2 kids, 2 cups, 2 lids, 2 straws. This was easy. Like this was, let the string out, Dad. Like let them go, let them do things on their own. They get in the car, we drive away, and I'm just saying to him, so how did it go? Alex said, well, we walked inside, we got 2 cups, and I was able to turn the slushy machine on. The off proved to be a little bit more difficult. It must have been an up lever. He's 6. He can only reach so high. So, the sound that those slushy machines make, it's like this foamy red, it's almost coming out with pressure. So there was only one employee in the store. Nobody else was really in there. I don't know how long the slushy was running. But at a certain point, the clerk saw what was going on, came over to assist, got the slushy machine off. He must have been a very patient man because he did not kick these children out of the store. He cleaned up. He got rid of that soaking cup, and then he provided some assistance. He got another cup. He filled it with slushy. Alex had the other cup. He filled it with slushy. He helped him put a lid on it. He walked them to the front. They put the slushies on the counter, and the clerk rang it up, and I don't know what the price was, but he said, "Boys, that'll be $3." Alex looked at him, and then he looked at the cups, and he said, my money was in that other cup. So the clerk back to the slushy machine, and he takes the cup and he just starts peeling out like more of the slushy, and out comes like a red sugary dollar. Out comes another red sugary dollar. Now the change comes out. There's coins that are coming out. The clerk was so patient. He just sort of like washes all of this stuff up. He dries it, and he just takes their money and sends them on their way. So, you're thinking like, you let them kind of do, what they're going to do. So fast forward 25 years later. These boys, all 3 of them are living in Oregon. 2 of them are working in a winery. And one of their employees, while in the winery, in the production facility, was driving a tow motor. Backed up a tow motor. He just bumped one of these big stainless steel tanks. but when he bumped it, he hit the door, the hatch, right at the right moment, and it just broke the seal. There was 8,000 gallons of red wine that starts spewing out of this door, just enough. But you can't shut this door. You can't, like, get it. You can't shut this door. So Alex, the oldest, who I guess has been in somewhat of a similar situation, he jumped into action, and he decided that, like, mops and rags and trying to hold this, that's not going to work. He got a hose, hooked it up some nozzles, and he said, we better take the wine from tank 1 and put it into empty tank 2, and they were able to save 6,000 gallons of wine. 2,000 were lost. But what I think, like, in the lessons learned kind of category, as a parent, let your kids try. Let them fail. They're not always going to succeed. Out of the failure comes the learning. Out of the learning comes the growing. So thank you very much.